All right, now let's move on to the text edit panel. So let me move this image out of the way. I'm going to click on my text. So like I mentioned earlier, the method to add text is by just going to the left-hand side panel and clicking on text. Your text box is going to pop up, and then you can write whatever you want over here. Let me just write Cricut again. And you can now start working with this text. I'm going to delete this because I already have my text over here. And as you might have noticed, when text is not selected, the text edit box is also not there. So once you click on the text edit box appears. And now we can start working with our text. Let me just zoom in so you can see all the options clearly. All right. So the first option over here is the font. From here, you can change the font of your text. And when you click on it, you will see all these different headings over here. So the first one will show you all the fonts. So the cool thing about Design Space is that it brings up all the fonts that are installed in your computer, which are stored under System. And once you click on it, you'll be able to access all of the fonts that are installed on your computer. And under Cricut are all of these paid fonts, which you can only access if you have the Cricut Access membership, or if you pay for all of these fonts given over here. So if you want to get hold of some fonts, you can go to thefont.com, but the problem over there is that most of the fonts are only for personal use. That means you cannot use them for business. If you use them and if the designer catches you, they can sue you. But there's also a really good website where you can get commercial use fonts, business use fonts for a very affordable price. Sometimes they're also available for free, which is Hungry JPEG, and I'm gonna leave a link down below on where to get all these really affordable $1 or less fonts. All right, so here are some of the fonts. I'm just gonna select something random. So this is the font I got from Hungry JPEG, and it was $1. It's pretty nice as well. So yeah, now let's have a look at the second option over here. So under style, you can change it to bold or italic, or bold and italic, whatever you like. I'm just gonna leave it as bold for now. And we're back to this. And then we have the font size. So let's say you want to change the font size to something extremely specific that is like 200, then you can do it from here. Or else if you just want to do it roughly, you can just click and drag this arrow over here. The next option allows us to change the letter space. Right now you can see there's lots of space, unnatural space between all these letters. So I'm just gonna go ahead and change this to 0. And there you go. Everything is closer together now. And you can also reduce it further if you like. And there you go. It looks pretty good, pretty perfect. Next, we have the line space. So this comes in handy when there are 2 different lines of text. Now let me just edit this thing a bit. So you need to double click to allow the text box to pop up. And you can see that there's such a huge gap between the text at the top and the text at the bottom. It looks completely unnatural and so not pleasing to the eye. So I'm just gonna reduce the line space and change it to 0. There's still a lot of gap over here. Let me go down further, make it really condensed so it doesn't look so unnatural. All right, I think you get the idea of what this line space is all about. Next, we have the alignment tool, and this can change the alignment. You can align it to center or right or left, whatever you like. And then we have the curve tool, which will only work if there's one line of text. So let me just edit this again, double click and move everything in one line like this. And as you can see, the curve option has all lighted up. Now we can easily curve this text. So all you got to do is click on the curve option, and if you just move it to the right or to the left, you'll be able to curve your text all the way. How cool is that? So I'm going to leave it like this. Next, we have the advanced option, which will allow you to ungroup the letters so that you can move them individually. As you can see, the S is separated from the I, and I can easily get rid of it and replace it with something else, an image or maybe a shape. Let's add a shape over here. Let's put the S back and let's get rid of the O over here. And instead of O, we can place a heart, rotate it a bit, resize it, and there you go. Now I can delete this completely and get it out of the way. So we have a new type of text over here with a cute little heart in the center. So this is how you detach everything by going to advanced and clicking on ungroup. And as you can see over here, everything is now a single letter instead of one combined text. If you would like to combine all of this again, what you can do is just click and drag your mouse all over it and click on group on the right hand side. And now everything is grouped together. And as you can see, now I won't be able to pick each individual letter separately. Now, one common problem that a lot of people have is when they write down some text or a sentence or something, and when they click on make it, let me show you. So when they click on make it, when it goes to the mat, everything is scattered all over the place. Okay, so looks like we have a problem here because this is 15 inches wide. So we need to make it smaller so that it fits on the mat. All right. Now let me show you again. I hope it works this time. So when you click on make it, all right, here you go. So you can see that everything is scattered all over the mat. This just looks ridiculous. Like, who is gonna piece all of these together? No, you don't have to do that. You can just click on cancel, go back to your go back to your canvas. Once again, click and drag to select everything, and then just click on attach, so that this ensures everything sticks together when you send it to the mat. So let's try it once more. I'm going to change the color so that it's easily visible. So let's go to the mat again. And there you go. Everything is as it is. So now you know the hack. All right, let's go back, click on cancel. All right, so we're done with the two edit panels, the text edit and the top edit panel. Now we're gonna move to the layers panel as I promised.